Now let's look at escaping this guillotine from head to head. This situation occurs all the time, particularly if I've escaped to my knees but my partner still has the top position. One of the most common things that people will do is they'll sink that hand in for a guillotine right from the front. So let's look at a basic principle here. We'll do this two ways. The most basic way is pure defense. He's locked it up, he's got it sunk there. How can I get out? So I'm not thinking about attacking or position at all. I'm just thinking about absolute survival. All right, so if David grabs hold of my neck, his right hand's all the way through, his hands are locked up. What I need to do is lock onto his arm, like I'm doing some chin-ups. Bring my right elbow to my left, my right knee to my left, lay down and turn my chin into his elbow, which is a little bit counterintuitive. Our instinct will say turn our chin into the space, and there was more space on the other side. But if I did that, I'd never get my head out. I've left the big space, which is on behind my head, for the smooth part of my skull, so that when I walk around this way, my head will come out of the larger space. So we've got to be we're going to override our instincts here and turn our chin to the bicep or our chin into the elbow. So he's got that thing sunk. Now I need to lie down and turn my chin in. So at least now the pressure's sideways on my neck. Both of my hands are here. He holds me tight there, I tense up my neck, and I just slowly walk to the back and my head will peel out. Then of course there are armbar opportunities and all kinds of things to do from there, but he may well decide to let go the front choke and just move to side control. So we can't determine what's going to happen.
Let me go again from this direction.
He's got hold of my head. Turn to the side. So the back of my head is coming out the largest part of the hole. Because if David's got his hands held like that, if you look at this, the largest part of that hole is in the middle. This is the hard bit. So my chin goes there, allowing my head to come out that bit there. Lie down. Walk it out. So that's pure defense. Now, of course, when you get better at that, you're not going to allow him to apply pressure. As soon as his hands are starting to join up, or even before that, when he's only got one hand in, you'll be starting to work the escape early. What that's going to mean is you're going to get out and you'll be under a little bit less pressure, so you can start to dovetail into an attack. What attack? Well, let's have a look at what would happen here. If David starts to put his right hand in and I'm already doing that, instead of laying down, I'm just on my elbow. So slow motion. As his hand goes in, my head's already turning left, and I slide onto my hip, and I'm here. Now I could just lay down, in which case it becomes a guard fight where David has a big advantage because my feet are both out this side. I know he'll pass. If I was here, he'd run around the side and pass my guard. So what I'm going to do is, as I do this escape with my head, I'm going to throw a little left hook behind that arm. So let's angle it this way. Just watch my left hand here. As his hand goes in and I'm doing this, I'm throwing that little left hook. Because now, as David runs past my guard, I'm just going to keep punching that hook until I get to my knees, and then I can get my seatbelt grip. So I'm just punching him by me. I'm just throwing him by me, and as long as I keep him parallel to me like that, I can do that until I can get to my knees and then get on top. So we just keep on hammering that left hook home. Watching again from here, he's got my head here, he's running by, power, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. It's kind of like an arm drag effect until I can get my seatbelt grip. So that's something that as you become better and better at the escape, and what we mean by that is before he locks it up, you're already in action. As you become better at that, you'll be able to dovetail it into that kind of move and then switch it from being underneath, where you're being choked, to being on top inside back control, which is quite a good reversal.